So with that said, we head to New York for the Subway Series, and both teams have been on the struggle train since June 13th with a combined record of 11-28. So in the first, Jason Dominguez leads off by going yard. Gone. Yankees lead 1-0. Next batter. All rise. It's Aaron Judge. Trev, it was a Friday, so just like Craig and Smokey said, bye, Felicia. Back-to-back home runs, 13 career dingers against the Mets for Judge, tying Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez for the most home runs in the Subway Series. Yankees up 2-0. Bottom first, same score. Juan Soto, he's been cooking like bacon grease since June, and the oil is still sizzling. Oppo for the two-run homer. And it was like a Broadway show out there with Judge and Soto doing they thang-a-thang. Fifth inning, tied at 3. Dominguez is back up. And what did DJ Khaled once say? Another one. Yeah, next time you can hop in and say that, Trev. Two-run shot, youngest player to hit multiple dingers in the series. Yankees up 5-3 after that. High fives for everybody as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Mets down 1. Jeff McNeil, he's up in the box. And he hits the ball with the power of Thor's hammer. Two-run homer.
What's it called, like Minor or something? How do you say that name? This is like a bunch of consonants together.
There's a lot, all right? Let's just say that. He said that will be his biggest hit as a Met. They had 7 combined home runs, the most in the series. Top 9, Yankees down 1. Dominguez up, Judge on deck. And we did not have a Enrique Iglesias moment here. Couldn't be the hero, baby. That ground out would end it. Yankees have now lost 5 straight, bro.
It's a tough go out there for the Bronx Bombers. I'll see your 7 total homers hit, by the way, and raise your 8 big flies sent into the stratosphere by one team. That team being the Chicago Cubs. Bottom runner's word, pick it up. We're scoreless until Seiya Suzuki says see you to this ball. This one out to left field. Solo shot for Suzuki gives the Cubs their 1-0 lead. Next batter up is Pete Crow Armstrong, who had not hit a homer in 11 games. That drought's over. This one out to right field. It's 2-0 Cubbies.
She's hype.
In a hurry. You have to be after a start like this one. Bottom of the 2nd, same score. Michael Busch gets a hold of this one. Out into the right field stands. 3 homers. All solo shots, and we're only in the 3rd frame now. Bottom of it.
More?
Cubs had already tacked on one more, but here's PCO sending one to the moon. 5-0. Cubs fans are loving the vibes on the 4th of July. Later in the inning, it's Busch once again.
Come on, man.
Hammers his 2nd homer of the day. It's 6 home runs through the first 3 innings, the most homers through the first 3 frames in franchise history. Cubs are up 7-0 and not done yet. Bottom 7 now. Cubs up 10-1. Busch back at the plate, and Busch going back out to the yard. 3rd homer of the game. He goes 4 for 4 with 3 homers, 5 ribeyes. Franchise record 8 home runs in this game for the Cubs. It was incredible to watch those boys go to work in that win. 8 of their 11 total runs came by the way of homers. That's their most home runs in a game in franchise history and tied for the most homers by a team on July 4th in MLB history. Evidently, the home run derby got cracking a couple weeks earlier than expected.
Yeah, that is facts. But you can't talk home runs without the big dumper, and he made history on Friday.
That's still a wild nickname.
Mariners, Pirates, 33 MLB leading home runs for Cal Raleigh. And in the bottom of the first with 1 runner on, what you think was finna happen? Come on, man. His power is beyond your understanding. 433 foot, as you see, big dumper. 34th of the season, 2nd most by a Mariner before the break. How about we take a listen to how it sounded on the broadcast?
This is blasted way back. Cal Raleigh, how far? All the way up to the 2nd deck. Cal Raleigh's 34th home run this year matches a career high on the 4th of July.
Are you not entertained? Because if not, in the bottom of the 6th, Raleigh says, we need a new baseball. That's now an MLB leading 7th multi-home run game, 35 home runs before the break is crazy work, Trev.
Dump truck across the screen. Still funny. I'll always laugh at that.
That's great work by our team. The Mariners win it 6-0. Now let's talk about this a little bit more because Cal Raleigh's 35 home runs on the season ties Ken Griffey Jr. from nearly 30 years ago for the most by a Mariner player before the All-Star break. The Mariners have 8 more games before the break, and Raleigh is just 4 shy of Barry Bonds' all-time record from his legendary 2001 season.
Two of the best teams in baseball went after it July 4th. Dodgers and Astros, first and fourth best records in the majors. Very first pitch of the game, Isaac Paredes gets it just over the left field wall. We don't call them cheap, we just call them affordable, and the Astros are up 1-0. Top 3 now. Astros up 2-1 with the runner on, and Jose Altuve gets all of this one. No questions about it. 2-run homer. Houston up 4-1. Bottom 3 now. Shohei Ohtani lines one towards Lance McCullers. Ball pops up, and Mauricio Dubon is there to make the grab midair. You can see here on the back end off of his heel. Never touches the ground, though. Dubon winds up catching it. Shohei ruled out. Everybody's cool. Dodgers still down 6-1, though, after the third. We move to the 6th, top of it. Astros are already up and rolling 9-1 until Victor Caratini goes deep to right center field for the grand salami. Astros pouring it on later in the inning. It's Altuve, a 3-run shot to right center. His second homer of the day puts him up 17-1. Astros win 18-1. Those 18 runs are a whole lot against the Dodgers after going 0-3 at the plate Friday. Shohei Ohtani will look to flip his fortunes from the mound on Saturday. Dodgers dual threat athlete will make his 4th start as part of the LA rotation in the second of a 3-game set later on this evening. Ohtani's leash has been relatively short in these turns, going sub-30 pitches in each of those three contests, but the stuff has still been the definition of elite. Senior MLB insider Jeff Passan back with us. Jeff, what's been the Dodgers' approach to ramping up Shohei's arm thus far?
Conservative, and it's going to continue to be conservative until Shohei Ohtani says that he is ready to stretch out even further than he has already. And they're going conservatively because the Dodgers feel like they don't need to rush this. It's not the pitching depth that they have right now, which has really been tested by injuries this year, though that plays a role in it. What it comes down to is the Dodgers' approach is, we are going to get into the playoffs. Once we get there, how do we maximize ourselves? And by putting Ohtani out there more and more early in the season, they don't want to run the risk of another injury, so they're just trying to save the bullets for October, which is the time that is most important for a team with aspirations to be the first back-to-back champions in Major League Baseball in a quarter century.
Yeah, LA can certainly plan to play the long game given how well they're playing thus far. And the Yankees obviously could probably rule Shohei out of their bullpen pursuit, but they do need help. Relievers gave up 3 more runs yesterday in the loss. Where could the Yankees turn as the deadline nears?
Trevor, a lot of this really depends on which teams decide to move their closers. And 2 options exist in the American League Central. Emmanuel Clase last year was the best reliever in all of baseball, and Cleveland's the sort of team that takes advantage of soft markets. Minnesota, same thing with Joan Duran. Fastball up to 102 miles an hour, a nasty splinker, and perhaps Ryan Helsley from the Cardinals is on the block as well. Look, we don't know what's going to happen between now and July 31st, but there are going to be teams out there that decide to move their relief pitchers, and once they do, a team like the Yankees is going to be absolutely all over the best arms at the top of the market.
Building up that arm barn will always be pivotal for teams as we look to make that playoff push. But, Jeff, we buried the lead. Big story out of Missouri high school baseball, baby. I'm told a big-time prospect has made a college commitment at Williams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, Jeff Passan, class of 2026, will be an outfielder for the Williams Eafs, and He can play. Oh my goodness, you guys got video.
Come on
Look
now.
At that. Yes. He's going to be a little embarrassed now because the swing looks a whole lot better than it did back then. It's got bigger, stronger. Somehow, guys, I have a child who's 6'2". I know in the insider game we don't come very tall, but we do have some kids who have some size. So yeah, looking forward to seeing his senior year at Pembroke Hill School and off to Williamstown, Massachusetts after that.
Jeff, as a proud member of the sub-6-foot gang as well, it's all good, baby. You just take the wins when you get them. MLB insider and proud pops, Jeff Passan. Thank you, sir.